many people with hypermobility, pelvic pain and instability shows up way before people make the connection. This can often lead to pain and dysfunction. Some of the common pelvic floor issues that I see with my patients with hypermobility are pelvic organ prolapse. You see, your internal organs are kept in place with connective tissue, and when the condition impacts the connective tissue, it's very easy for the pelvic organs and for your internal organs to sag down. That sagging down when it's of the pelvic organs leads to pelvic organ prolapse. There are issues with, when it comes to the pelvis, common issues with SI joint pain. That's the pain between the sacrum and ilium causing SI, sacroiliac joint instability. Lower back and hip issues are very common, which all of these, that's the connection of the spine to the pelvis, connection of lower extremities to the pelvis, and the pelvis itself, the joints being unstable. That instability in pelvis leads to pelvic issues and pelvic floor dysfunction. Pelvic instability can impact nerves like pudendal nerve and other nerves that reside in that area, and they can cause issues there. Pelvic tilt, tilting anteriorly or posteriorly, and any asymmetrical pelvic presentation can lead to pelvic pain. There are certain organs that reside inside the pelvis. There are certain structures that reside there. Your bladder's in the front, your ovaries and uterus in the middle, and your intestine in the back. You have nerves that go through here and come out in the front. You have blood vessels, you have, meaning arteries and veins, and of course ligaments, muscles, and joints. So all of those will be impacted when the muscles inside the pelvis have to tighten up to try to make up for what's not happening on the outside. They can compress what resides here, and you can have different presentations as pain and dysfunction appearing as a result of your pelvic instability. When it comes to what to do, it's so important to know that you are hypermobile. We know that. But that does not mean you cannot be stable. Stability comes first with biological breathing. If you had subscribed to my channel, you know what that's all about. If you haven't, no problem. We'll put it at the end of this video, but please make sure you subscribe to the channel. I share so much on my channel because I want you to understand it's not in your head, and you do have options. But options always come after you understand what's going on. And I'm all about making you see what is there. So to fix this problem, we want to make sure the structures above and what is connected to the pelvis are stable. That I use methods like developmental exercises because they're the same exercises that got us to become stable to begin with. You see, we were born as a baby, we couldn't even hold our heads up, and somehow without any bands, weights, gyms, no guidance whatsoever, we become running toddlers. We stabilize our joints and we become running toddlers. That's how our brain is wired, that's how our body parts know how to play, and we need to change the environment that pushes instability more than stability. So we start with biological breathing and we go through the stages of stability by mimicking what babies do all the time. You and I, even though we don't know each other, and every walking human being on the planet Earth, start as that baby. We all go through those same stages. The next step does not happen until the previous step is mastered. This is what strength is. Strength is following mechanics over and over and over. That's where you build the strength. So we don't need to go have a program on our computer to come up with exercises to do. We don't need to go to a gym when we don't own the mechanics yet. So how do we fix it? Biological breathing, developmental movement, and managing our hypermobility, which starts with movement. Of course, management is a lot more. I've done blogs on how to manage hypermobility. We're going to make sure that the link to the blogs in the description box. Please visit my website. I have made it a resource available for you. That includes some of the products that I recommend. I don't have anything to gain here. I'm just recommending products that I'm using with my patients, or my patients who are bendy that have used them and they have reported liking those things. You want to make sure that you understand, you're able to duplicate what stability is all about. And yes, as a hypermobile individual, it is 100% doable. Make sure you go see my website, my blogs. If you need any help, please don't hesitate to contact me and share this with your bendy friends. Until next time, take care.